Hey, good morning again. This is Bob Chu from Stewart and Isla Morada Boatworks, and this is another latest launch. This is of our full carbon Innegra 18 Morada skiff. We've introduced this about a year ago, and you know, we're on to a dozen and a half boats at this point, and it's really turned into be a popular boat for us. This one, as you can see, is ice blue hull, white deck, ice blue cockpit, ice blue console, powered with a 70 Yamaha. It's got the power pole move. Actually happens to be a 36 volt forward here, so you can water ski behind this boat. No, I'm only kidding, but it is 36 volt on the quick release mount. It's got a fixed forward casting platform, and we'll run through the rest of the boat and you can see how cool this one is outfitted and how you could build one for yourself. So now down in the cockpit from this perspective, you can see the access to the forward hatch. This particular boat has blue carbon on the underside of the hatch. The finish work it's first class. That's all I can say. It's very much like the rest of the boat. But I've seen some carbon hatches from other manufacturers that were, wow, not so well done. So take a look at this when you get a chance, come up to the shop or whatever. Our flush floor, which we've talked about numerous times, with the fuel tank hidden below that flush floor. Battery and charger location on this particular boat. It's all up to customer preference, and we discussed that as we build, you know, prior to building the boat for you. Center fill, of course, fuel tank for the 28-gallon fuel tank. And also on this boat, there's 8.8 JL audios. A lot of them are getting 7.7, so they're a little shallower, leave a little more room up forward. The inlet for your charger. And also on this particular boat, we did some custom tip tubes or rod tip receivers per the customer's request. Big stainless steel, and just goes to show we not only can give you that choice as to how that's done, but also how many you want. So this is maxed out at 3 across the top and 2 on the bottom, but we do other applications. So this is our electric actuator console, and all of our consoles have this forward seat with a 28 quart insulated cooler. Real clean design, no hardware that is exposed, and so forth. As you move aft to the console, you'll see it's very low profile, keeps your MFD safe, secure, it's out of sight. If you're trailing the boat, stopping somewheres for lunch, or parking in a hotel overnight with the boat on the trailer, you're not advertising, you know, what you have on your console. So it's very trick. We'll show you here how it opens. So now we're on the back side of the console, and here's how the hidden MFD appears. "12-inch Simrad." Probably can tell it's again blue carbon surrounding it. These are all extra special touches that this particular customer was interested in. Blacked out helm area. This is actually a tape, a 3M style tape. It can be painted. Both of them available at extra charge, of course. Edson carbon wheel, obviously optional. Controls, there is a spotlight. There's a Lumitech Razor light bar on the forward casting platform, and your controls for it here. Tilt wheel, which is standard. CL5 Yamaha gauge, which is optional. Lenco trim tabs with indicators. Regular Yamaha binnacle. Very cool backlit lights that are all built into the console door. Voltmeter for the trolling motor batteries and a voltmeter for the crank battery. Down below here is the controls for the top of the console, are the controls I should say, as well as your battery switch and in this case, the charger and remote for the power pole move trolling motor. So it's all here, it's handy, all accessible, you know, slide out door like you'd expect. And all this is integrated into one piece, into a door. So you don't see any screw heads. And again, that's us. If you know Stuart and Isla Morada Boat Works, we're all about that clean, ultra clean look. So here are a few more items to point out. Of course, our cockpit drains in the corners, which we're proud of, that design feature. This particular customer wanted a saltwater washdown. So unusual, but what the heck? We do what the customer wants, and sure, if you got a bloody deck, this is going to help. So now on the aft deck, starting at the leading edge, this is upgraded upholstery. This is actually white Sunbrella. Very durable, kind of neat. We're doing a few boats that way. And of course, as we talked about on previous videos, that disconnects with a zipper underneath, folds in half and stows in either one of the aft outboard compartments. The compartments, of course, are fiberglass gel coated, drain into the bilge, and of course have the carbon under the side of the hatch. Now it's an upgrade, of course, as well, but one he chose. Locking latches he chose also on those compartments. So that's your option. 35-gallon live well, adjustable height, water height. We've talked about that in previous videos. He opted for a smaller step than normal. Our normal step is 8 inches wide. This is about 3.5, maybe 4. Just his personal choice. He will pole a lot, but he's a little more limber apparently, and you know, has no problems jumping up there. He's also gone with a little LED spreader light under the poling platform. He fishes a lot at night. The bridges would fly for tarpon and snook. If he's re-rigging in the cockpit, he likes this, even though of course there's under gunnel lights standard. So yeah, nice little touch you don't see. He went with the teak sea deck, teak look on both the forward casting platform and the poling platform. It's kind of a unique look to it. And 70 horse Yamaha power. So our boats are now probably 48% 70 horse, 48% are going with 115s. And we're doing, I say 48 and 48 because we're doing our first boat with a 150, which you'll see shortly. So yeah, it's the complete boat, exactly what he wanted. He does pole a lot. Of course, the standard removable poles, clips for the days he is poling. When he's not, he can leave them down below in the console or wherever he chooses. So this is his dream. This is the application he wanted. He has other boats with the same color combination, so we match that. It also has the optional stainless steel rub rail as opposed to full black rubber. So, you know, the list goes on of customizing the boat to the wants and desires of the buyer. We can build you a cool skiff, and of course, like all of our boats, the best part about our boats is the ride. So please, let us, if you have serious interest in a really nice skiff, give us a call, Stuart and Isla Morada Boat Works, and we'll show you what we can do for you. Thank you very much.